government tables fresh requests before court over NNAMDI Kanu's bail. The federal government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, has asked the Federal High Court in Abuja to reject a request by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, NNAMDI Kanu, to restore his revoked bail. Niger News understands that the Buhari government filed a counter affidavit before the court to oppose an application filed in April last year by Kanu seeking the restoration of his bail. The prosecuting counsel, Magaji Labaran, filed the federal government's objection to the application on January 17, 2020. This online news platform records that before Kanu disappeared from Nigeria sometime in September 2017, he was being prosecuted on charges bordering on treasonable felony instituted against him as a response to his agitation on the IPOB platform for the secession of an independent Republic of Biafra from Nigeria. The IPOB disappeared from Nigeria following soldiers' invasions in his home in Afaruku near Umuahia, Abia State in September 2017. Kanu, a dual citizen of Nigeria and Britain, is believed to be currently residing in the United Kingdom. Due to his consistent absence from court, the judge presiding over his case, Justice Binta Nyako, on March 28, 2019, revoked the bail she granted him in April 2017, ordered his arrest, and directed that the trial would continue in his absence. By the court's order, the IPOB leader, who doubles as the director of Radio Biafra, is expected to be arrested and brought before the country if apprehended in the country. In response, Ğ0Vọng Ejiofor, the IPOB's leader's lawyer, on April 1, 2019, filed an application praying the court to restore the bail as a condition for Kanu to return to Nigeria to face trial. But opposing the application in his counter affidavit, the federal government maintained that the IPOB leader, having allegedly jumped bail, was not entitled to be granted any indulgence by the court. The counter affidavit read, saying that the defendant in this case is standing trial for treasonable felony and was granted bail by this honorable court, that the defendant has jumped bail, that 3 shorties that stood for him were asked to appear before the court and show cause after several adjournments at their instance. The counter affidavit added that the defendant, since he jumped bail, has deliberately refused to submit to the jurisdiction of this court, that the defendant cannot seek any indulgence from this honorable court. The federal government said this court is functus official, implying that the court could no longer take any step aimed at reversing the decision revoking the bail except by a higher court. In an affidavit filed in support of this application, Kanu had said he was ready to stand trial if the safety of his life would be guaranteed by the Nigerian security agencies. Kanu claimed he did not jump bail and has not voluntarily abstained from his trial to warrant the revocation of his bail and the subsequent order for his arrest. The affidavit added that the IPOB leader was ever willing to stand his trial, but for the unprovoked attack and bloody invasion of his residence by the Nigerian soldiers in Afaruku, Abia State on September 17, 2017. It noted that the murderous raid by the soldiers left 28 unarmed and defenseless persons dead and many people abducted or injured, that the applicants narrowly escaped death by a whisker and a subsequent and consequential absence from court was not volitional but was occasioned by the murderous invasion of his premises by the Nigerian army, the affidavit added. Niger News reports that the court adjourned Kanu's trial until March 31st, 2020. This whole thing is just going on and on and on. It's been back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. I don't even know what will come out of this whole thing. He's giving his own reason why he has not been attending court because of the invasion, and saying now that a lot of people were injured. A lot of people were killed as a result of the army coming to his house to invade his house. And the question people were really asking us at that time, when they knew quite alright that this guy was going for, will be going to court, then why the invasion? Why the invasion? And that was exactly what happened to the lawyer as well. Nobody informed him of anything. He was just called. Not quite long, the police went, or the army, they went to his house and they did all manner of things. We know what happened. That one is in a different ball game entirely, different story entirely. When you know that somebody is coming for trial to, to come and face his trial in court, then why going to his house? Were they going to arrest him? And the same thing happened to Ć0ŁR. It's a clear case. It is really a clear case that you don't want to face the trial, but you are keeping somebody. The same way they kept Dasuki. They kept Dasuki for a very long time. And at the end of the day, keeping it for what? At the end of the day, what came out? They had to be forced to release these people, Dasuki and Ć0ŁR. If not for the intervention of the US, Dasuki will still be there. And because of Ć0ŁR, Dasuki would have still been there. And that was what Nnamdi Kanu was trying to avoid. But I think the Nnamdi lawyer should be able to do the needful very, very well. They need to do the needful so that they will be able to clear that area, because now the government might be claiming, okay, they have a case that this and this and that, because they will deny it, that they didn't send anybody, and that's what they have been doing. And that's what I've been saying, that they never sent anybody to his house, to this and that. But we saw all that happen. Of course, government is always coming out to deny a lot of things, even things that are really glaring to people. They will be there and be saying, no, it didn't happen. So I think Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers should be able to tidy up that area, because government will be holding on to that he was the court will be saying he was supposed to be in court, but he didn't come. How many times? The issue of, and they have come out to say the way and manner at which his house was invaded, that it should be investigated. I don't know how they are going about all of those. That's why I said the lawyers, they should tidy up all those areas. How they came to his house to invade it, they should investigate it, and that alone even should be in court as well. Because if you look from the angle of the court, they will say, oh, they have a case, this and this and that. No, Nnamdi side to his own this thing is tenable, because people can recall, it can resonate with people. But how will all of these things be handled in a very, very matured way? How will it be handled? That is what is now left for the lawyers or for everybody to do. Most especially those who are involved. How are they going to adjust, or how are they going to make this a straight this, so that this one will not be going this way, this other one will not be going this way? And for the fact that Nnamdi Kanu, people will be hearing, but in my opinion, I'm sure he's not going to come for his parents' burial. Like, if he comes, it's an avenue for them to do whatever, whatever they want to do. And because at the end of the day, they will say, oh, if we get this man, we will not want to release him, because they will tell you what happened before, that he was granted bail, and at the end of the day, he jumped bail. That is that's the position of the court. The lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu should do the needful. They should tidy up this whole thing. They should tidy up all these things. So if he's going to come for his parents' burial, which I really, really doubt, in my opinion, which I really, really doubt, he's not going to all go well. Definitely he's not going to all go well. And someone says here that Ć0ŁR has said it again, Buhari, let my people go. And somebody is saying, oh, Nnamdi Kanu, how market, you want to come home? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has won. Nigeria government are only making noise. But the truth is that the great rep of Biafra has come to stay. He said, someone says, in all this, what I know is that what God says will be, will be. Allow Biafra to go. It is obvious you don't want us. So guys, I don't know what you think about this whole thing. Leave your comments below, and let's really, really learn from you, because the whole thing is really dicey in my own opinion. The whole thing is really dicey. Let's know your thoughts concerning this issue. Leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.